Oh, it's on. Okay. I have somebody recording for me tonight this time. Okay. So this morning I was praying, and for some reason I was praying to draw close to God, and that He would draw me so close to Him that I would be close enough to hear His whisper, like a shout, I guess, if that makes sense. That His whisper wasn't like a whisper because I was so close I could understand it perfectly. And so immediately I began to get this picture in my head of so many times that this happens, okay? I don't know about you other people out there, but in my house, I'll be in the kitchen, which is on one side of the house, and I'll be cooking or something, and my kids will be in their bedroom at the other end of the house, either playing or cleaning their room or reading or something. And most of the time, in between those things, either the TV's on, or they're laughing and cutting up, or I've got music playing, something. So there's kind of noise and chaos in between us. But in the middle of me cooking, or whatever it is I'm doing, I might need them for something, or need to tell them something, so I'll call their name out, and from their bedroom I'll hear, "What?" And I'll say it again, I'll call for them again, they'll say, "What?" And so then I'll kind of holler back what it is that I need, that I tell them, or I need them to do. And when I get done hollering that out, they'll say, "Huh?" And I'll say it again, holler that again. And it's a process that repeats until I just get fed up and I'm like, "No, I'm not going to shout over this noise anymore." And I'll say, "No, you come here to me." So they'll come in there and they'll be close enough that everything that I was just shouting before, even though all the noise is still there, they're close enough to me that I don't have to shout anymore. I can whisper it and they'll hear me and understand the first time. And that's when I began to pray with God is, a lot of times we can't hear God because there's this much noise and this chaos in the world and all that going on and everything's crazy, and we're really just too far away from Him. And I just began to pray, "God, make it to where I'm so close to You that I can hear Your whisper perfectly." And that's what we have to do. If we want to hear God speak, we have to draw close enough to Him that we can hear Him. And we can't stop the chaos of the world. We can't stop the noise that's going on and the different things, the everyday craziness. But we can gauge our location and see where we are and where we are in relation to where God is. And instead of saying, "Huh, God, what? What did you say? I can't hear you," every time He calls us, we need to move closer and closer and closer till we're so close to Him, His whisper sounds like a shout. And I wanted to read to you 1 Kings 19, and this is really familiar. It's when Elijah was in the cave, and it's verse 11 and 12. Let me find it. Okay. He said, "Go outside and stand on the mountain." It's talking about God. He said, "Go outside and stand on the mountain before Adonai," and right then and there Adonai went past. A mighty blast of wind tore the mountains apart and broke the rocks in pieces. After the wind came an earthquake, but Adonai was not in the earthquake. Is it okay?
It paused. That's starting. Continue.
Oh, is it like...
It's still going, I'm sorry.
It's back? Okay, no, that's fine. Thank you. Okay. After the wind came an earthquake, but Adonai was not in the earthquake. Verse 12, after the earthquake, fire broke out, but Adonai was not in the fire. And after the fire came a quiet, subdued voice. And that's what a lot of times there's so much chaos, the storm and this and all the different things of the world, the earthquake, the wind, the fire. But God wasn't in any of that. He was in that still small voice, that quiet, subdued voice. And like I said, when we're far from God, we can't hear Him. And no matter how much we shout and say, "Huh? What? What is it you said, God? What is it you need? What are you asking us to do?" If we don't get closer and closer and closer, we're never going to be able to hear Him because He speaks in a still small voice. And so that was just my prayer today that I wanted to share with you guys is, if we're wanting to hear God speak, then we have to be willing to draw close to Him. So close that even though all that chaos is going on, we're right there together and He can whisper in that still small voice and I can hear Him just fine and I have clarity on what He's saying. So I just encourage you, as I'm encouraging myself, to draw close to God and hear His voice like we need to. Have a good day or night.